Hey there! As you know, it's tax season, and so by now you should pretty much have everything in hand that you need to start preparing your 2016 tax returns. Business owners and individuals can get significant tax savings with the proper planning, so that's why we're talking. Wouldn't it be nice to get unexpected refunds like some of our clients? See, if you are entitled to a tax deduction but don't bring it up with your CPA, it's likely going to fall through the cracks. So here are a few common missed deductions for business owners. And for those of you who don't own a business, we think it's a great idea to start one to be able to use the tax code to your advantage. So the first thing that we want to talk about in terms of missed deductions is office supplies and technology related expenses. Every business owner is regularly buying supplies for their office, getting new cell phones, computers, printers, equipment, things of that nature. And don't forget that the majority of these items can be fully expensed. In addition, you can also write off items like your coffee, tea, snacks that you keep in the office. So find those expenses, dig them up, and bring them to your tax preparer. The second thing that I want to talk to you about that is very overlooked is travel expenses. So many tax advisors regard this as one of the most overlooked tax deductions out there. So meals and expenses are typically limited to a 50% deduction, but with travel, you can get 100% deduction on many of these expenses. That would be airfare, hotels, Uber rides, valet parking fees. All of these things can be deducted. So think back to all of your travels last year. Did you meet with any clients? Did you meet with any partners? Did you do any continuing ed courses and have to commute to and from? These are all possible deductions on your tax return. Even company retreats. The list can go on and on. And a third area that I want you to consider is your cell phone. Recent case law and IRS rules now say that you can deduct up to 100% of your cell phone expenses if you have a dedicated personal phone line at home. And think about this, if you have a spouse or kids working in your business, there's the possibility of you being able to deduct their cell phone expenses as well. So at the end of the day, these deductions need to be realistic and typical for the business that you're in. But if they're legitimate and you have the proper supporting documentation, take them. Keep great records, save your receipts. What I do, I use an app called Scannable. Every time I get a receipt, I make a note on it, I jot it down, I take a picture using Scannable, and I save it into my Dropbox folder on my computer. I'll never lose sight of this receipt. See, great documentation is going to give you a huge advantage when it comes to tax time. So it's now time to go through your receipts from last year. See if you can find items that you can deduct that will reduce your tax bill in 2016. And if you don't have anybody helping you guide you strategically on your taxes, please let me know. I want to make sure that you have this vital component of your wealth team in place. Good luck with everything in 2017 and at tax time. Talk to you soon.